And we're live. How we doing? So I'm literally a couple of minutes late. I was busy setting up charts. Right, where am I at? I'm on gold at the minute. Right. News for the day. There is none, I don't think. No news. Well, there's something at 10 AM, but nothing to really worry about. We'll go over the week quickly. Right, Tuesday, not a lot going on. Oh, nothing in the US really. Just fine. Wednesday we've got CPI, which could be a little market mover. So look forward to that. I think that's pretty much it. We've got PPI and unemployment claims on Thursday. And just consumer sentiment on Friday. So yeah, pretty chill week to be honest, other than Wednesday with CPI. Yeah, shouldn't have too much to be concerned about. PPI. Yeah, PPI. Dickhead. How are you, man? How was your weekend? Hey, number one fan. I'm just busy setting up my gold charts because I haven't managed to get around to doing that yet. Macaron, but lovely, thanks. What did you get up to? Yeah, it was alright, mate. It was alright. What did I do? Nothing really. There was a massive storm on Saturday. I'm pretty sure my house got struck by lightning. That was interesting. Never known it to be such an instant bang and flash all at the same time. It was wild. And then yeah, just chilled out really. Had a crusty afternoon on Saturday as it was raining horrible outside, and I think we had a Chinese and a McDonald's over the weekend. Can't complain really. Alright. Yeah, I want to set up gold charts just in case some days if you get a choppy NQ day, you get a decent gold day. So I could always jump over to there and look at trading that instead. Cool, that's done, right. Actually, let's get view up on there as well. So yeah, so I'll keep an eye on gold, see if it's doing anything more interesting than Nasdaq. Get back to Nasdaq for now though. Didn't get the thunder here, but very wet. Okay, nice. It's a shame, I love a good thunderstorm. And I hate it when you hear it in the distance, but you don't get it near you. It's frustrating. Very rarely we get thunder and lightning. Hugh, how you doing, mate? How you doing? Good to see you. I hope your weekend was good. Right, what we got? 3 minutes. Or should we get a poll up? My thoughts are short, I believe. I have to look at Topstep's charts because it's a bit clearer. Yeah, short targeting London low basically is my thoughts. But open to the idea of one sweep up. But for the session, my bias is short. Let's get the poll up and running. Bias for this session. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are for the session. My thoughts are short. But I'm happy to go with whatever. Well, good, mate. I hope it was good. Yes, it was good, mate. Thank you. I was working, obviously, but yeah, it was good. It was good. Right, 2 minutes to open. I'm excited for this week. I've got good vibes about this week. So it's going to be shit, basically. I think it's just the last 2 trades doing this EMA strategy that I'm doing has been winners, so good vibes, good vibes. Challenges at break even, fresh start, raring to go. I'm also going to be back on it with YouTube videos this week, so there should be a video by the end of the week. Need to pull my finger up my ass and get going with it. Well, I've just been focusing on trading so much recently, like new strategies, back testing, and just looking at the fucking charts all day long. YouTube's taking a back burner, so I'm looking forward to getting back to it. I think 4 weeks ago was my last video, I think, which is not really on. Right, we're open. We're open. Ray, how you doing, mate? I hope you're well. I hope your weekend was good. Oh, 100% long. It's got to be a short kind of day then. It's got to be a short kind of day. Not bad overall. How was yours? Yes, mate, it was alright. It was alright. It was working, but wasn't too bad. Nice storm on Saturday, which was interesting. And yeah, I think we had a Chinese on Friday, McDonald's on Saturday. Can't complain. Can't complain. Make some bets that England will win tomorrow. Oh, you're brave. Oh, there we go. Push down. Tap a VWAP. Oh, have we got a tap a VWAP, or is this just the dodgy charts? Oh, dodgy charts. Nowhere near VWAP yet. As it's been quite choppy this morning in pre-market, I'm not going to rush in. I wish I would stop doing that with VWAP. It's getting on my nerves. Yeah, I wanted to make a clear decision on direction before getting into a trade, really. Where's my short target? Oh, it was London low, wasn't it? Yeah. 730, 21 to 730, short target. It's not really far to go at all, but... Ray, you a big into your gambling, are you? Into your bets and that. I used to be quite into it when I was younger. And I had to stop, so I feel like I've got quite an addictive personality, and started off just doing the odd acca here and there, and then before I knew it, I was sitting up at 2, 3 in the morning, bloody betting on Brazilian League One fucking games. So I thought, no, I need to stop this. I think I'll be looking for us to break below VWAP before looking at shorting, to be honest. Not really wanting to short into it. No, just when it's World Cups. Qualifiers saying, yeah, okay. Never really bet. I have 23 credits to trying something called value bets that with that, but most of it went on England. Okay, nice. Yeah, to be fair, I still do the odd Grand National and stuff like that. I won like 300 quid on Grand National once, and now I just do it every year for a bit of a laugh to put a tenner here and there on the odd horse or something. I get the wife to stick it on one that she likes the sound of as well when we watch it on the TV or something. Well, just at VWAP now. Watch out for the betting addictions for sure, 100%. It was yeah, it got a bit hairy for me, and I had to sort of say, right now, this isn't something that I should be doing. And yes, just packed it in, really, stopped most of it. And say do the odd thing here and there, like you do, I suppose. I'd probably like put stuff on World Cups and that, but or me and the missus like to do I'm a Celeb sometimes, so you can normally bet on that, who you think is going to be the winner. Like, we normally watch episode 1, and then we'll say, right, who do you think is going to be the winner? And yeah, put a tenner on that or something just for a laugh. I don't actually think we watched it last year. Leo, how you doing, mate? This is that not affect your trading? What, gambling? Or having a... not being able to restrain myself at gambling, is that what you mean? It's definitely something I have to keep an eye on. Like, recently I've been over trading massively, and I think that's why I do well with like strict rules and certain amount of trades a day and stuff. Because if I just say, oh, I'm just going to trade whenever I see a setup, I see setups everywhere, and every hour of the day I'm in a trade, which is obviously not how you're supposed to trade. And I feel like I've got sort of like that a little bit the last couple of weeks, which is why I've sort of put the brakes on it a little bit and gone back to strict rules and stuff. So saying I have to keep an eye on, I don't think it's something that like means I can't trade. It's just something that I have to keep an eye on and sort of trade how is best for my sort of style, if that makes sense. And yeah, I think I've come to the decision I'm probably not the best at like full discretionary trading. I need some rules in place. Key rules and the lives are great and very strict with it, yeah. I mean, it's not something I've had an issue. It was literally like when I was 18, turned 18 and started like doing scratch cards and that, and then got like quite heavy into football betting and stuff. And yeah, like I said, would find myself up at 2, 3 in the morning watching fucking, not even watching it, betting on the Brazilian League One teams I've never fucking heard of, and it was a bit mad, really. Problem is with addictions, when you're bored and it fills the time and energy, yes, 100%. But yeah, I can see how people, especially young people, get absolutely wrecked gambling, do you know what I mean? And it's so easily done. Before you know it, you're betting far more than you should be betting and get carried away. It's quite easily done with trading as well. But I just feel like gambling's worse because you can't fucking watch a football game without being a shitload of betting adverts in your face, and it's so easily accessible, isn't it? Like tickets for my addiction, just £10 a month. Yeah, I had to stop doing that as well. It's one of those things where you want to do it every time, and I always end up spending like 40 quid a month, and I just said, fuck that, I'd rather just save 40 quid a month. Probably never going to win the lottery, so what's the point? I bet maybe 3 or 4 times in my life. It's a good way to be, Lewis. It's a good way to be. But I think it's the sort of thing that I was able to stop fine. It wasn't like I was getting withdrawal symptoms or anything. But it was sort of, I had to sort of hit that moment where I thought, hang on a minute, no, this isn't actually on. I'm getting like far too carried away. As soon as I sort of was aware of it, I was like, that's it, I'm done. And stopped. And I didn't have to like lock myself out of the apps or anything like that. I just stopped. Better things to spend money on. Like there's the ultimate risk to reward trade, yeah, 100%. It's the possibility, innit? You know you're not going to win, but you might do. You very much could do. We still do the lottery here and there. If it's like the big numbers, we say, oh yeah, we do the lottery today. Or if we have a lucky day. What happened the other day? Oh, you know when we went on holiday? We went on holiday last week. The plane both ways was fully booked, EasyJet. Summer holidays, some school holidays, fully booked, right? Both directions, there and back, we had a seat next to us free. The first time, there was a guy sitting there when we got there, and then he decided to go. There was a seat spare by his girlfriend or something, so we went and sat by her, so we had the seat free. Mrs. has got her legs up and all that, and then on the way back, we was there was supposed to be some woman, I think, sat next to us, who had a baby with her, so that would have been fucking hell. But she had another kid with her, and we were being asked if we would move and like split up, and I said well, no, because we paid extra to sit next to each other. So that, okay, fine. So then she got moved somewhere else, so we had both our seats free. So I was like, right, that's it, we're doing the lottery when we go home. We didn't win, so. I'm not wanting to play with this all the time. We're around VWAP. getting a nice wick on the 15-minute. But on the 5-minute, we had a nice close below. So yeah, I'm still want to wait until we're away from it, to be honest. Looks like it could be a long kind of day, to be honest. If we get going up, sweep to the downside, push up. Maybe I've got it wrong. You know, I used to work with like 10 years ago, gambled nearly 50k in 6 months. Fuck me, man. That's just... I can completely understand how people get addicted to it. It's scarily easy to do. I suppose the benefit of it when I was that age, I didn't have 50 grand to spend on it. I probably blew through a couple of grand over the whole time that I was doing it, over a couple of years, though, I imagine. The thing is, I was trying to do it profitably, if you like. Trying to find a way to do it where you can beat the odds, but in gambling, it's literally the odds are against you. Like, the house always wins. It's not something you can profit from long term, I don't think. And as soon as I think as soon as I realised that, it was easy for me to say no. It's not doable. It's not something for me. It's there's literally like multiple businesses that is their business, is taking money from other people when their business model is set up so no one ever wins. Of people win here and there, but generally the house always wins. So you're literally just giving your money to these companies for no reason, for the possibility of maybe winning. It's just yeah, that's why I like trading, because obviously it's very difficult, very hard, but it's a level playing field mostly. It's not a odds-based game, is it? I know a friend who bet £1 on a football hacker and won 15k. Ah, madness, isn't it? I mean, that's what I used to like to do. Is the hackers and stuff. That's doing stuff like that here and now, I think, is good fun. Couple of quid on a crazy hacker, brilliant. You saw the people that put like a tenner on a Leicester to win the Premier League and stuff, and they won thousands of hundreds of thousands. And yeah, you hear the odd good story, but I think that's what makes it easy for people to get carried away with it. Many people that win great at maths. Yeah, I mean, even then it's a real struggle, and they'll know here and there when the odds aren't calculated properly, and they'll know that they've got an edge. But I don't think it very rarely happens. Getting some nice wicks on this on the 2-minute chart, aren't we? I'm just really not wanting to short into VWAP, so not touching it. %1 reality is 99% dream, yeah. Happy Monday, Money Printer. How you doing, mate? I hope your weekend was good. Might take this on the practice account because I'm let's go 5. Just to get my urges out. There's a good chance we'll break VWAP here, but Until we do, I don't want to actually trade it. Seen people saying their Topstep has been hacked after they blew an account. Yeah, I saw that in their Discord after that fucking password drama. Literally every probably 2-3 minutes there was someone joking around saying, oh, they've come in and blown my account, can you give me a free reset please? Literally every couple of minutes. It's fucking getting well old. I still think there's no clue on who had the data breach. Don't even know if it happened. No, yeah, that's true. Well, Topstep emailed saying, oh, we're just resetting everyone's passwords for just to be good and compliant or whatever. But then I had an email from I don't know who it was from, you know. It was like 3 in the morning, so I wasn't really paying attention. I think I've deleted them though, that's the only thing. Was it TakeProfitTrader? There's a couple of ones that I've signed up for in the past and I was getting emails from there and I don't actually have accounts with them, but see if I can go to deleted. I stopped out on this by the looks of it. I can only see Topstep's one. I've definitely got an email from someone else saying there's been a data breach somewhere on a prop firm. And the only thing that makes me a little bit sus is I'm pretty sure Topstep was the first email that was sent out with sort of the few that I got. Topstep was the first one that I received saying, oh, just as a measure we've decided to reset everyone's password. Didn't actually say anything about a data breach. Everyone else, the other ones were like, there's been a data breach at a large prop firm, so you need to reset your password just in case, because obviously people use the same passwords, don't they? Happy I didn't take that then, as it was a loss. Honestly, most of the time in this BS prop space is creating drama to get new customers, yeah. I never got an email. You never got an email from Topstep or anything? That's mental. I thought they'd have at least emailed you, because they I think they just reset everyone's password for them. Don't know, they're mad. So the LA riots, all the Mexicans wave a Mexican flag, yet don't want to be deported. Yeah, I haven't really been following that too much. They're protesting because people are being deported, is that right? Or people are being deported in not a nice way, and had nothing logged in this morning. Fine. Lewis, maybe yours is the one that's been hacked. Pretty much, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty mental what's going on over there, though. Riots are a scary thing. It was weird in the UK when there was loads of riots going here. Was it last year, was it? After I think it was after that dance school was attacked, wasn't it? Some kids killed. Fucking horrible that was. Right. I haven't even got financial juice up today. So the plan is, but I don't know if I've mentioned it. The plan is to pretty much take the same trades on the fundeds that I'm taking on the challenge account. So I'll have to be quick on the trigger to get them both executed. At 1:20 there was an announcement, trade talks between the US and Chinese delegations have started in London. Surprised that wasn't really more of a market mover, to be honest. US is signaling a willingness to remove restrictions on exports in exchange for assurance that China is easing limits on rare earth shipments. Meeting is set to start Monday just after 1 PM local time, is expected to extend into the UK evening and might spin into Tuesday. Interesting. US are talking about easing up their export tariffs. That could be quite big. Trying us to make a deal there, deflating. Are they? I haven't even been paying attention to it. Oh shit, it's fucking today you come out. It's on here this morning, didn't even notice. Fucking hell, they are deflating, aren't they? Yeah, last couple of months it's been deflationary, isn't it? Does it look like much market action for me today? No. Yeah, I'm thinking it's looking a bit choppy at the minute. We need to break out before I'm wanting to do anything. Really struggling to break 820s yet. Getting some nice wick rejections. Could be range bound. Nice seeing the video. Starting to invest in UK because of our AI push. Really? I thought our AI push was a bit of a flop, wasn't it? Just, was it one large data center? A couple of large data centers? Wasn't really going to bring much for us. Have they put down figures, have they then? Back uploading in some data at 3 PM. Yeah, I don't think it's anything major though, is it? Wholesale inventories. Yellow folder, I can't see it being that big of a deal. You watch your fucking fly now. Sort of was, but the CEO seems to be getting friendly with Kia. Okay. There we go, news has dropped. Falling back into the range. Yeah, I don't know, I just can't see the AI data centers being that important here. Like, I just can't see it being that successful. But doesn't the UK have like one of the highest electricity costs? I just can't see anyone wanting to put vast amounts of money into a data center in the UK. I feel like the UK is done for. No one wants to put money into the UK. $500 candle, yeah, that'd be fucking... Because I said it won't do anything, $500 candle wouldn't be a surprise. Everyone wants to get close to Kia because he bends over and takes shit deals. Yeah, pretty much. They're across a dumb high, but EU already regulated AI. Okay, it's just like UK is basically the only option. That's why. Not of our energy costs, yeah, that's what I was saying, Buck and Will. About how to maximize it now. Yeah, short it, that's how you maximize it. Things everything is rubbish in the UK except research and science. Yeah, science is I think pretty decent in the UK. We said we're getting 80 billion investment in that area, so Nvidia wants a piece of the pie. Yeah. Quantum computation is a subtle driver right now. There's computer chips, then AI, now quantum. Okay. Yeah, it might not be a bad shout to be honest, because if it's going to be something that's going to be massive real world use case in 10 years, then it'd be fucking huge to be invested in it now. Because no one can really see quantum computing being in everyone's homes, do you know what I mean? But in 10 years that could quite easily be a reality, I suppose, couldn't it? The same way we've all got computers now and no one really believed that we would do 20 years ago. There'll be a need for it to have it in your house probably in 20 years time to run the robots. No one cares AI can make a picture of a dog smoking a doobie on a three-wheeler. I do, mate. That's pretty impressive. That would make me laugh, that. Yeah, it's literally the only thing that AI seems to be good for is literally just shit like ChatGPT and like the image creations and stuff. But it's not real AI, is it, as far as I'm concerned anyway. I'm pretty like all of that stuff is pretty much just using the internet to get all its information from. It's essentially just a glorified search engine. I mean, maybe the AI imaging stuff is possibly AI because maybe it learns, I don't know, but it just doesn't feel like real AI. You know, you see the old AI movies where they create a robot and then it learns more, it speaks to you, and I don't know. It doesn't seem like real AI ChatGPT. It just seems like a search engine. To be fair, I quite enjoyed ChatGPT when I was trying to get that strategy coded. It was actually quite impressive, to be fair. And if there was an error, I could just put it back and say, it's giving me this error, fix it. And it'd be like, okay, so sorry, this is what's happened, this is how we'll fix it. But I can't see it being world changing right now. I quite enjoy the Google AI at the top of Google pages as well. Saves you click on the websites. Struggle to build nuclear reactors though, so good luck powering AI. Yes. We won't have a nuclear reactor here for 20 years at least, I don't imagine. I think they want to get them back, don't they? But the trouble is there's so many fucking regulations and hoops for them to jump through, it fucking takes years in the process. The state centre only employs about 200 once up and running. Yeah, that's fuck all really, is it? That's pretty mental. AI has already discovered new mathematical equations, for example. Okay. That's pretty cool. For dummies like me, AI only applies to dumb shit. Yeah, I think it's like for things like I said about the coding, if you don't know how to code but want something coded, I think it's quite cool. Because it will do it for you. It's essentially like a free fucking software developer. So yeah, doing stuff that you don't know how to do, or doing stuff for businesses, Good for businesses to optimize capital. Yeah, doing stuff for businesses, they can outsource that rather than employing people. Eternal Light, been a while. Hope you're well. Yes, good. Thank you, mate. Good. Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend was good. Having the drum and bass tunes, what we're saying, Boomtown Sen. Never done Boomtown. Seems right. I did Reading a good couple of years ago now, and they had some decent people in the drum and bass, the dance tents and shit like that. But I've never done a proper decent festival like that. We pushed above, thank fuck for that. We're doing something. In the future, people will have mini portable sized nuclear fusion reactors in the house. That'd be fucking mental, wouldn't it? Imagine that. Oh, honey, the fusion reactor's gone again. Can you go and have a look? Yeah. Pop your radiation suit on and head down to the basement. I've just got a 2.5 off. That moved nice. Internal Light, nice one. I'm trying to be patient today and wait. I was had a short bias on my head. I'm happy to go long. I think radiation suit is going to save you anyways. Yeah, probably not. But it's absolutely mental to think about what the future will look like, innit? I think, like, from when I was like a kid, like the sort of earliest sort of technology that I sort of remember is like AOL, dial-up internet, coloured phones, coloured screen phones. I remember my cousin was, oh, I've got a coloured phone, and it was like, what? That's fucking mental. And yeah, how far have we come in, what, 20 years, 25 years? It's fucking insane, isn't it? So what's it going to be like in another 25 years? Literally probably flying cars, like, on the roads, and robots in your house, and everyone will have brain chips. Holograms, I'm looking forward to holograms, if that's a thing. You don't watch a TV, your coffee table has got a hologram thing that, boom, lights up your whole living room, and it's like a 4D, 3D, whatever you want to call it, fucking hologram in your living room. That'd be cool. That's the thing that's needed to balance the nuclear fusion. Okay, nice. Based on the moving averages, I guess. Yes, that's right, yeah. I was looking for the move based on Hike and Ash. Oh, okay. Never traded them. I've seen other people trade them, especially like the demand areas and stuff. Yeah, mental. We'll have a space race and an AI race soon. Yeah, space race will be you're already there. Yeah, they'll be they're already talking about like harvesting asteroids and stuff, aren't they? So you get an asteroid flying through space. I mean, I think there's probably films about it. It's got trillions of dollars worth of minerals and stuff on it. That's pretty mental. So yeah, there'll be people sending rockets and robots up to there to mine it. And that's when start colonizing. That's the real race. Yeah, that'd be mental. But that'll probably be reality in 20, 50 years time or something. There'll be people probably living on Mars, maybe the moon especially. I don't know. I'm pretty happy on Earth at the minute, to be honest. No desire to go to space until they've done, I don't know, a million flights into space. I'm happy with my ass on Earth. I wouldn't want to be the guinea pig that goes up first. Need to clean price up a bit. Yes, it does look a bit cleaner, doesn't it? Looks a lot tidier. Right, just approaching my long target. What was this, my long target? I think it was I think it is high from the other week. We seem to be popping out of it and then falling straight back into the range. So could be a good shorting opportunity on the higher time frame. Or we can blast through. What's this new movie? Mickey 17. It's about that, okay. Mickey 17. Oh yeah, I saw like the thumbnail for this somewhere. I just can't stand Robert Pattinson, so it pretty much puts me off any film that he's in. Disposable employees sent on a human expedition to colonize the ice world. Niflheim. After one iteration dies, a new body is regenerated with most of his memories intact. Is it a comedy, is it? As it says somewhere. Yeah, sci-fi comedy, okay. Is it any good, Leo? Did you enjoy it? Did the fact that Robert Pattinson was in it not put you off? Passed 3 phase 1s and failed 3 phase 2s, up 2.5% on the new phase 1, which I'll probably pass. Seems to be a new barrier I'll have to overcome. Oh, nice one, man. Oh, that's decent, that. It's weird, isn't it, how you can have like mental barriers that you've got to get past. For me, it was The last one like that was 3k on the fundeds. Couldn't get past 3k. So waiting on my SIP transfer. How long did it take you? Happy trader. It takes a good few weeks. I'm sure they say it can take up to 6 weeks, I think. And yeah, I think mine was over a month, I think. But yeah, it's never overly quick. It's always quite frustrating. I think it depends what you've got in there as well. If you've got if you're already invested, I think it takes a little bit longer than what it would do if it was just cash. I liked White Flights. I'm over that vampire shit. He's a good actor, I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Might give it a go then. He was in a film called The King. That was a good film. I didn't mind him in that. Once upon a time, if I pass phase 1, funding was guaranteed low key. Yeah. I think it's just emotions, isn't it? Purely emotions. The best time to invest is right now, my long-term account, and I'm waiting on this slow process yet. Yeah, I think when I was doing mine, I wanted to get into MicroStrategy, and luckily I think I had it in gold already, so it's not like it wasn't doing anything. But yeah, it's frustrating because I'm thinking, it seemed like MicroStrategy was bottoming out, and I wanted to get it in there as soon as, but it turned out as soon as I got in there, it dumped fucking another 15% anyway. So. Yeah, it's definitely frustrating sitting there waiting for it, but nothing that can be done, unfortunately. How long you been waiting for? You asked me about it a good few weeks ago, didn't you? Yeah, definitely rule breaking like a twat. Yeah, it's definitely your emotions, and you just got to bear in mind that, remember that your strategy obviously works because you've passed them before, and you passed phase 1s, blah 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 blah, and it's literally just emotions that you need to improve upon. It's crazy because in reality I've made 10% and lost 10% 3 times in a row. Adjust my strategy a bit where I put my stop losses through, though, which should improve my win rate. Okay, good. Yeah, I mean 10% is impressive to make, and especially in a short amount of time. Going for buy on gold. I should have brackets set up, should I? Oh no, they're off. Definitely off, aren't they? Yeah. Bit rushed that one. I was supposed to have kept a bit of better eye on gold, but boom, boom, boom. Just looking again in the same trade on the fundeds. Just come down a little bit, so I just want to give it a second. I'm actually loving this high volume candle. I don't like to end it right after the highest volume candle. Just quite often a reversal point. So how they doing, mate? Good to see you.
Order filled.
Where was my stop on here? 349.50. That wasn't 3524 is where it was. I'm definitely on the funded, don't I? Yeah. Check I'm still on the practice account. Must be done. Nice one off my email. Nice, Hugh. Nice. The special sauce one. UK finance watchdog teams up with Nvidia to let banks experiment with AI. Okay. Thinking about hopping into futures, but I feel like it's more for scalpers. Like, yeah, it's not something you can do overnight. Really, you can't be holding overnight. Intraday, I think it's fine. Like, I think it's fine if you're as long as you're trading intraday, closing out by end of the day. I think you'll be fine. Oh. Very close to being stopped out on the gold trade. London is probably worried about New York beating them for the top spot. Yeah, probably. Nas Pumper US 30 done. What the fuck? Oh, fuck knows, man. I don't like it when they're not correlated. Freaks me out. A great eye of your banking information. What could possibly go wrong? Must be trade talk pumps. Yeah, something's going on, isn't it? Nothing on financial juice yet. So I've got an awful entry on this gold trade, don't I? Yeah, high volume. Could be a bit of a sell-off on Nasdaq now. Little pullback at least, I would have thought. Trump lets US Treasury Secretary Besant levy tech sales controls and lets negotiators weigh lifting export controls in China. think CFDs allow for a bit more concise risk management. But I can simply risk 1% without the extra BS. Yeah, with CFDs you can literally put in the amount you want to risk specifically, can't you? Or amount on this gold trade. Yeah, out on the funded as well. Yeah, something that I didn't notice, probably because I was rushing. Higher volume candle, often a sign of a pullback. So if I'd seen that, I probably wouldn't have taken it, to be honest. I might have been a bit more skeptical. So yeah, my bad, rushing him. Just had one on the Nasdaq as well, so I'm not looking to take anything on there yet. The ideal trade on Nasdaq would have been this, but I was too busy looking at gold. The video up 2% today. Oh, nice. That'd be why we're Nasdaq's pushing up then, probably. Like my hand has made a shit when I touch gold. Not make a good read yet. It's one of those ones that I think they can have, gold can have a really nice trending day sometimes. So that's why I'm sort of open to trade it. But yeah, I shouldn't have, I wasn't keeping an eye on it at all when I just literally jumped on there and thought, oh, that looks good. Jumped in without much thought, so yeah, in retrospect, I should have been paying a little bit more attention to it. Do you think that your trading is too busy nowadays? Your old strat was so simple and easy, but this all seems very confusing with the streaming, multiple strategies, etc. Quite a lot to control. Yeah, I'm not loving both the two platforms. Having to switch between to essentially take the same trade. It's not ideal. The strategy I feel like is fairly simple. Maybe it's not the best to be trading like Nasdaq and gold. But it's, to be honest, I should only really be using gold if Nasdaq is consolidating, chopping. Nasdaq seems to be having a good trending session, so that's what I should be focusing on. Rather than both unnecessarily. But it's just because there wasn't a setup immediately on Nasdaq, I thought I'd have a look at gold, and there seemed to be one on gold, so. Yeah, the strategy itself, I think, is fairly similar to what I was doing before. There's just more EMAs involved in this. I'm not looking for like one specific EMA to be respected, but it's just more like the band in general. The band of them is to be sort of respected. I'm not too concerned about like specific ones like I used to be. I think it just allows me a bit more flexibility with like entering and stuff. The streaming probably doesn't help purely because sometimes it's not too bad, but sometimes I'm right into a conversation and I'm too busy focusing on chat than I am the charts. So that probably doesn't help either. But I do quite enjoy streaming, so. Yeah, give an indication of direction so you can just focus on entry. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's not, rather than just focusing on the one like I normally do, I just sort of leave it as a band and just like to see nice rejection wicks and sort of trade off of that, rather than sort of waiting for it to respect specifically one EMA, because it's more about just trading the trend in it rather than it respecting the 21 EMA only. It's more about just making sure that I'm capturing the trend. Yeah, this would have been the trade to take here. They look so clean. They look so clean when you look at your screen now, yeah. And it obviously gets a bit messy and chopped, which is fine. I don't want to be trading it anyway. And yeah, I think the 50 EMA, like Leo says, is the breaking point. If it breaks below there, then it's a no-go kind of thing. But yeah, so obviously as well, this is sort of new to me as well. Although it's similar, I'm still ironing out the kinks. Do you know what I mean? Getting used to it a little bit as well, which will take a little bit of time. I'm pretty happy with the strategy in general. I think just about trying to make sure I'm trading it right. But yeah, that strategy is the only strategy I'm trading. I'm not trading any more than that. Because yeah, I don't think that trading multiple strategies is a good idea. Not for me anyway. Yeah, one strategy, two platforms, possibly two instruments. Two instruments might be a bit much, but yeah, I should only be looking at gold if Nasdaq isn't doing anything. My preferred one's always going to be Nasdaq, I think. I'm saying it's about getting direction and trading the pullback. Yeah, that's it. Look, trying to enter on the most extreme pullbacks. And yeah, capturing the a piece of the pie. What's the strat? Tap of the EMA and golden candle. Yeah, just tap into the EMAs. Ideally respecting the 21 and the 30. And a nice wick off of it. So like, here would be a nice trade. The gold trade. Obviously we come down, a nice tap of the 21 EMA, got a nice bounce off of it. And obviously I entered as we sold off. I think I might have to look into sorting out hotkeys for the time frames on here, because it's getting a bit annoying switching time frames. I'm not really into hotkeys, but something like that, it shouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't want the hotkeys for entering trades, I don't think. Something that helped me is just not trade within the 15-minute opening range break. Just because if it's within the first 15-minute, it could be chop day yet. Not suggesting you trade. Yeah, no, I get that, mate. I do try and wait for a breakout, especially if it's not that I specifically look for the 15 minutes, but like I wasn't looking to play this at all because we was still within this range and pre-market. Do you know what I mean? So, and obviously VWAP was here as well, so I wanted to wait until we'd broke out cleanly above, which we have now. But yeah, it's definitely a good thing to do. Yeah, wait for the till it breaks out the 15-minute range and made a decision on direction. Well, that was a bit of an aggressive candle, wasn't it? Let's get entry in 1005 region. Price coming on up, tried to break 50 EMA, then started to sink the EMAs with the candle rejections. 1005. Yeah, the only thing that was putting me off about that was we were sort of still just about within that pre-market range. And I don't know, I feel like when we're near VWAP, it can get a bit choppy, can't it? Is that actual VWAP or is that? Yeah. So yeah, just because we were at the top end of this range is the only reason I didn't take that. Otherwise, I'd have been looking at that as well. But if it was going to be a choppy day, we were going to sell off from here and just chop around within that range, wouldn't we? Could be getting a setup on Nasdaq now to see how it plays. The only thing that's putting me off is the this high volume candle. To be fair, it's not the highest of the day, which is a little bit better. But yeah, no rejection there off that candle, which is not ideal. Gives you an indication of when to look for entries on the south side of the orb. Yeah, it's probably the safer play. Still I'm ahead to take it. Yeah, I get that, Leo, mate. I get that. Cal, how you doing, mate? How we getting on? Yes, not too bad. Took a loss this morning. Trying to long gold. Come back, had a nice retest of the EMAs. That's all, yeah, it'll be sold off. So yeah, took a look on that. I'm open to one more though, if the setup's there. Fine using supply and demand lets me avoid getting cut too hard in when it ranges. So I usually get an entry at the bottom or top of the range. So even if it ranges, I'm usually floating. Yeah. I think supply and demand is really good for range trading. Really good. The only thing that I find a little bit difficult with it is the stop loss placement. It's not really, you can't really put your stop at like the previous swing high, because obviously sometimes it likes to sweep the top of the range and then fall back in. So I think if you give it a bit of wiggle room, it can be a nice way to trade ranges. And yeah, like you said, you get you're getting the most extreme entries, isn't you? Which is what you want. And if you get stopped out, it's probably breaking out the range, which is fun. But yeah, supply and demand zones is definitely the thing that I liked the most, other than EMA trading. This, I think, the only other thing that I could possibly see myself doing. And I think I'll still use it for like as like extra confluence, especially with like trade exits as well. Like if I feel like there's a zone that we're approaching on the bigger time frame, that'll be where I exit. WTH taken New York PM session higher from yesterday. Seeing a good reversal point. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like it looks very bullish, to be honest. Long targets here as well, which I'd never really like to get into a long after targets hit. Unless we're clearly carrying on. How much was that? So yeah, $42 loss on the fundeds. So about 120 overall through. I'll sort the journal out in a bit once I'm keeping on the charts for a minute. Oh, I just realised I've still got an entry in place on gold. Gotta watch that. Did you test a new strategy back test? Nowhere near as much as I should. Nowhere near as much as I should. I did, I think, a month of back testing. I think it was March, which ended positive. I think I did about 1,200 in 2 weeks. And then I think the following week or so it would pretty much break even. I quite often find, not all the time, but I quite often find I perform better live than I do back testing. I don't know if it's the how quickly you can blast through it when you're back testing. I'm more likely to take multiple setups back testing because I can see it all and time's not an object, do you know what I mean? But when I'm trading live, I'm only going to take probably 1 to 2 setups a day. But I think when I was back testing, I was taking a couple more. Yes, I mean, ideally you want a good 6 months of data back tested, really, don't you? But I've been looking at the charts so much recently, I just feel like I just need to stop procrastinating and just crack on with it. Just look at New York AM and that's it, because I've been I'm a bit overcharted at the minute. Been looking at the charts all day, every day for weeks, and it's not doing me any good. I don't think like it's helping my trading at all. So I'd rather just I've traded EMA strategies for ages now, so it's not like it's like brand new. So I feel a bit more confident just going straight into it. And I've got some strict rules in place to not ensure that I don't overtrade. And yeah, I feel like I just need to crack on and do it. And I'll reevaluate in a month or so if it's not going well. To be honest, I generally think once you find the strat, it's just to stick to it until the market's laid for five yet. I mean, obviously you don't want to just keep flogging a dead horse for forever. But yeah, I don't think there's like that. The issue with my EMA strategy I was doing on my fundeds, I think, was more about the fact that I was just using the 21 EMA, and that's it. Obviously, we had choppy times, which wouldn't have been helping. But I think using more EMA is generally better, because I'm not then relying on one EMA being respected. And it's more about the whole premise of an EMA strategy is just to trade the trend. So just because one 21 EMA 121 EMA isn't being respected doesn't mean the trend's invalid. So I think it's a similar strategy, I feel like, to what I was already doing. I think it just needed a little bit of adjustment, and I'm hoping I can get back to winning ways by the end of the year. Because yeah, this was 6 months into the year now, haven't we? Yeah, 6 months into the year, and it's been a terrible start to the year. So I think I'm down 3k in total on the fundeds over all 3 of them. Pretty much red every month. If the months that have been green have barely been green, so just because I just spent a lot of time just procrastinating and strategy hopping and stuff like that. But I think I just needed to adjust my the current strategy, not change strategies completely. Worth taking your payout when you did then, mate. Nice to have that justified. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm not that much down. I'm probably, after today's loss, I think the account was at around 1,000 when I took that payout. Around 2,000 when I took the payout. No, around 1,900 when I took the payout, and it was a 900 payout on each account. So it left me with about 1,000. So yeah, I'm slightly down, but not dramatically down since then. But obviously, if I knew it was going to go like this, I should have taken more of a payout at the start of the year, because I was up 9 grand, the highest I think I was up. So yeah, that could have been a nice 4k payout or something rather than the 3k, but I'm still happy with the 3k that I took, or just under 3k. Yeah, glad I took it. Right decision, because I could have as well, if I had more to risk, I could have been trading more size and quite easily lost more. So I think it was a good decision, because yeah, I took out 50% as much as I could, and then it made me a bit more conservative with trading because I had less in there. So this is a long way to go in your trading journey, as it were. All of this that happens is good lesson, you learn loads. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, like overall market conditions is something I've really learned a lot about. I didn't realise how much it can vary depending on who the fucking president is, for example. So it's yeah, something that I think a lesson that I don't think I'll ever forget is sort of general market conditions, like overall economic situation. And I was aware that it was going to be a bit choppy for a while, but I didn't really anticipate that affecting my trading too much, because I'm obviously intraday trader. I didn't anticipate it affecting my trading that much, but obviously it did quite a lot. So yeah, we don't get that nice long runs, pushes like we were before Xmas yet. I mean, I didn't notice at the time. I think Leo pointed out my strategy started going downhill in December, early December. And literally, early December is here. Literally at the start of this range bound couple of months. And that, yeah, this is when it went really shit for me. And obviously before that, August to, where's August? August is back here. So August to there is just pretty much straight up. Nice big trending days. And yeah, this is when it started going downhill for me. And it's improved slightly, I think, but my confidence has been knocked. I think that's why I haven't picked it up as quickly as what I probably should have, because this has been quite decent conditions. But I suppose all this was massively high point days, wasn't it? 500 point plus days, and it's a bit daunting to trade, I think. Just looking at taking a possible short here. No, I'm not loving it. Not loving it. I'll skip this one, I think. On the 5 minute and the 2 minute, we're looking like we could be respecting the EMAs. We've retraced 50% of this move up. So yeah, I don't think it's for me. Could just be a little pullback, continue up. Just coming into 11 AM when market can move a bit after that, so we could just be a little pullback before the 11 AM push. Continues to trade ICT concepts, why put it away, more profit with other strategies. Yeah, I mean, I've got funded with ICT strategy, and then as soon as I got my funded accounts, it stopped working. And I spent a couple of months trying to make it work, couldn't make it work, and then I moved on to the CMA strategy that I do on my funded, and yeah, found profitability with that, and had a really good sort of last 4 or 5 months of the year of 2024. Ran my funded accounts up, took a payout, and then yeah, never looked back for ICT really. Looking back, it's not really my sort of thing. It's not really, doesn't really suit my style. Come with one bit of wisdom: these markets will make or break you. Generally, Trump markets are more volatile than volatility itself. Well, yeah, if I can survive Trump markets, I should be able to survive anything. Yeah, when the market is in range, the strategy doesn't do well. When it started trending was the time you stopped trading it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Markets educate you like the best tutor you could imagine. Yeah, I think that's what, going back to the EMA strategies, I'm going to really try and keep an eye on the daily chart and sort of keep an eye on that. And if I feel like we're in a sort of a range bound daily chart, then I'll definitely be at least scaling down risk, even maybe taking a little break maybe for a week or so. Yeah, definitely scaling down risk because it's probably going to be lower probability. So don't go full risk basically. So I think that would be helpful. Yeah, those are the account blown days, yeah. Had 5 Topstep, but lost them in the volume. Yes, I had to adjust. Obviously, contract size and stuff with the volume, and a lot of time it was I can't even trade because the 1 micro is too much, which is fucking madness thinking about it. A couple of years you'll be thankful for these moments. Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's all I'm learning every day. And yes, like you said, Lewis, it makes or breaks you, doesn't it? That's for sure. This downtrend was crazy. Market would go up and down 200 points, then dump 600. Yeah, that's what I mean. Even in like that trending conditions, it was still incredibly choppy, I found. And chances are you were chopped up and spat out, and then it had a massive rally in, but no one, well, I wasn't playing with it because I was too scared. But nowadays I can pass challenge accounts in about 4 or 5 days safely, so I tend to not worry so much anymore. Yeah, that's good. I think I've been where I've been strategy hopping so much, my confidence has been knocked quite a bit, because before I started doing the challenges I thought, oh yeah, I shouldn't be too bad, I think I should be able to pretty much pass it the first time. And then this is my maybe 3rd, 4th time of trying a challenge account. So it's, yeah, knocked my confidence a little bit, but I feel a bit better going back to the trusty EMA. That got me where I am today. That rhymed. So yeah, I feel better about it, and yeah, just an adjustment on it. And yeah, it feels pretty good. Good to be back. Went for a deeper pullback to a 5-minute demand. Trump market share in the pandemic was so good, which I was good enough back then to capitalize. Yeah, I wasn't really around back then. I was in the sort of crypto space, but not really trading, not very well anyway. It was sort of literally just starting there. Love the emails, yes man, you know it, you know it. Nowadays it's like 2 or 3 candles to even go up 10 to 15 points yet. But we still have the uncertainty of like the odd Trump tweet or tariff news and stuff like that. I think it's still difficult to navigate that, and I think the best thing to probably do with that is literally get in and out as quick as you can. In and out as quick as you can, because you have no idea when Trump is going to tweet saying Elon's a cunt, or China can do one, I'm putting 200% tariffs on them, blah 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 blah. Like, you have no idea, do you? So I think it's better to be in and out as quick as possible, take your money and go and do something else. Because the longer you're in it, the higher chance you're risking yourself to get stopped out on one of them tweets. Yeah, I think it's nice that it's calmed down a bit, but it feels a bit weird. It feels a bit what's the word? Underwhelming, maybe. I don't know if that's the right word. Doesn't feel like it's doing much, but I think we're still getting decent moves. It's just a bit more like what it used to be, rather than the crazy shit that went on. If the orange blonde open his mouth. With 100 points against, yeah, that's it. That's why I like to use the one thing I like about using risk to reward quite sort of heavily, and I'm not someone who just says, okay, I trade 1 mini and that's my risk. Like, my risk is adaptable depending on how many points it is. I'm always looking at how many points my stop is, and then that determines then how many contracts I'm trading, if it's micros, minis, whatever. Because yeah, in the 400 or 500 point days, my risk monetary wise is always the same most of the time. Obviously it got to a point where 1 micro was too much and I just didn't trade it. But yeah, monetary wise it was always the same, because I'm looking at how many points it is and I'm saying, right, my stop loss is going to be 100 points. It means my take profit is going to be 150 points or 100 points or 200 points, whatever I want it to be. So I'm still risking the same amount to the reward I'm getting, but just adjusting my contract size, because yeah, you couldn't carry on trading 1 mini if you normally traded 1 mini in the tariff days, because you would be fucking either a millionaire or homeless. I love tariff markets, did you, Lewis? I think the more experienced you are, the better time you'd have had. The more skin in the game that you've had, I think you'd be it wouldn't be such a shock to you. But yeah, to someone like fairly new, I mean, I'm 2 years in this space now, almost. I think 2 years and a couple of months it'll be. I'm still fairly new to the space, so it was a bit mind blowing, face melting, whatever you want to call it. To me, it was a bit like, oh, fucking shit, Jesus kind of thing. Does suit my style from small caps, and it was short on, which is 80% of my trades yet. I'm struggling for 1 year this Monday. Make my second payout, total of 5,000. Nice. Happy days, man. Well done. Pat yourself on the back. It's a hard slog in it, but yeah, as soon as you start taking payouts, you're on the right track. Can't stand grind up days. I'll walk away or lose money. Yeah, no, I get that. It can be a bit boring. You can get a bit of an itchy finger, can't you? Days like this. Today my trade was short. Can you guess my entry? Can I guess Lewis's entry? Right, let's get onto the 1 minute chart. I'm assuming probably the high. I'm assuming probably the high. $79. Yeah, hard day pretty much. Fair play. See, I do love plays like that, but I think whenever I try and do plays like that, I look for too much. You're very good at taking the small amount, taking it and running and being out in and out straight away. When I was sort of trying to trade like that, I was always looking to set it right down to the lower range and shit like that, which is my issue. I took 10 points. Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. That's all you need. Looking quite heavy. The UK creation I like Oasis. Did you try to get tickets? I did really think about it. I did really think about it. I said to the missus about it, but I think I come to the decision that it's a lot of money, wasn't it? I can't remember how much it was. I'm sure it was quite a bit of money. I'm unlikely to get tickets anyway. It's not really my scene anymore. I don't really like busy places like that. I feel like I'm just asking to be blown up by a terrorist. And I just thought, like, I've got all their albums, which I can obviously listen to with my headphones. It's going to be far better quality, audio-wise. It's probably not necessary, do you know what I mean? Yes, it'll probably be the last time I get to see them live, but on their headphones is good enough. And as well, on a lot of their deluxe albums, they've got their live performances and stuff, so you can pretty much hear them live. Like, it'd be a vibe, yeah, but I don't know, it's just not my scene anymore. In Brazil, 250 euros, the cheapest ones. Fucking hell, man. Are they actually in Brazil? Or are you looking at travelling somewhere else to go and see them? I can't remember if it was a world tour or a UK tour. But yeah, so I'm a big fan of Oasis, Leo. Big fan. I've been waiting for the people to film it in 4K on the show and then post on. Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts. Obviously, it's not supposed to be televised, is it? But there'll be decent enough recordings of it that you can pretty much watch on YouTube, and I thought that'd be good enough. It's not worth parting hundreds of pounds to go and stand fucking probably a mile away from the stage and barely hear the music and get pissed on. Try again, but I was still in the queue when it sold out. Okay, yeah. Play 2 shows in Brazil and Argentina, Peru. I think, oh, nice. 400,000 tickets sold out in 20 minutes. Fuck. Madness, innit? Fair play to them. There's a very good show, Leo. You've probably seen it. Or I don't know if it's called a show, TV program. Like a little documentary about them. I mean, it's called Oasis Supersonic. 2-hour documentary. Very good. Obviously, it's a lot of old footage of them when they were younger, obviously touring and shit like that. I'd recommend it though if you haven't seen it. What's it on? It's on Amazon Prime. I don't know if it'd be on Prime where you are, but it's on Prime where I am. They change, don't they, depending on what country you're in sometimes, so. I think you've watched it, yeah. Yeah, it's good. I'd recommend it if you haven't. Right, looking quite heavy. Could be a short possibility. Nice heavy close on the 5-minute bar. Speaking of bands, I want this Coldplay vinyl, but £200, $200. Maybe when I'm getting payouts. Yeah. But again, I mean, I suppose it sort of depends on who you are and what you sort of like, but is it worth spending 200 quid on a vinyl when you can probably listen to the same thing on Spotify? People were really into their vinyls and stuff, weren't they? My girlfriend was telling me about got given 3 tickets from his manager. What? So should be going. Nice, man. Nice. Who the fuck just gives away Oasis tickets? Recent show from Liam. Neverworth 2022. Cigarettes and alcohol live is great. What? Mental. Do you like Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds? It's quite good. I quite like him. It's not quite as good as Oasis, but still pretty cool. Not usually my thing, but once in a lifetime. But yeah, it's not really my sort of cup of tea either, live music now. I'd much rather be at home on my sofa, comfortable. What's the point of me collecting vinyls that applies to everything? Company's management is signed by gets tickets to enter Champions League final or paid. What? Fair enough. Nice, man. NFL London boxing. Different vibe, lots of great songs, High Flying Birds. Yes, definitely a different vibe. But yeah, I do quite like it. It's just Noel's songwriting is brilliant, I think, in it. K-Man lurking in the background right nearly blew my brand new combine. Oh, fucking hell, and got back to minus 200. That's me done for the day. Have a great rest of your day, folks. Nice one, mate. Nice one for getting it back. But yeah, definitely call it a day. Come back fresh tomorrow. Come back fresh. On demand about to be hit. Showtime. PS car playing Oasis suck. It's coming from Tiger King, who shits on fences. Sorry, location came in. My favourite songwriter ever, for sure. One that impacted my life the most. Yeah, 100%, man. Quality, innit? Sam asked you first. Well, I'm scared you're going to come around and rape me or something. You're obsessed with where I live. Who told you? Dead in the Water. Yeah, I've heard Dead in the Water. That's a good song. Wish I had the 1 minute reversal model, but the strike rates, man. Fact, yeah. I reckon K-Man has a van conversion. What's wrong with van conversions? I had a van conversion. Drive around lurking for fences, shit up. You just don't have a fence fetish. Oh, this shit in our fences got me going late as all. He's gonna go sit shit on some fences. So okay, man, take it easy. See you tomorrow if you're around. I think I want to call it a day as well, lads. I'm bursting for a piss, and I'm not sure I'm wanting to play in this. I'm gonna be wanting to short, but I don't know. I just don't feel like it's a great area to be shorting from. I don't feel like I'd want to be shorting until we broke out of the bottom side of this range, and that could be in a fucking hour, so I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna have some dinner, and yeah, come back tomorrow. Piece of shit, Coldplay forever. You don't want the splinters. This week, by the way, the schedule. I don't think there'll be no stream Wednesday and no stream Friday. Wednesday is my granny's birthday, so I'm gonna go and see her. On Friday, we've got a baby appointment. So yeah, it's a bit of a quieter week, but oh, I just realised Wednesday's fucking CPI as well, isn't it? Fuck's sake, Granny. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, take it easy, guys, and yes, we'll be back tomorrow. Play it safe if you're still trading. Wait for your perfect setup, and yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, stop and bye. See ya.